Hello and welcome to Phantom Forces Weapons Spotlight, a series where I give a more subdued and informative look on the weapons of Phantom Forces. In this episode, I'll be covering the SPAS12. The SPAS12 is a semi-automatic, tube-fed shotgun unlocked at rank 120. It fires 8 pellets, each dealing 30 damage up to 48 studs and falls off to 18 damage by 125 studs. It fires at 200 RPM and has a 1x body multiplier and a 1.1x head multiplier. The muzzle velocity is 1500 studs per second and the penetration depth is 0.6 studs. It has around medium to high recoil with tight spread that is surprisingly on par with the Remington 870, and it holds 8 shells in the tube with 50 shells in reserve of 12 gauge buckshot, and each shell reloads at around 0.8 seconds per shell, with the entire full reload being 7.3 seconds long. The walk speed and aim speed are very average, clocking in at 14 and 15 respectively. The SPAS12 is a shotgun that is very suited to an aggressive run and gun playstyle. You run in, blast everyone, and then run out to reload. The SPAS itself performs extremely well. It has good fire rate as well as, more importantly, small spread, giving it pretty good range. The downsides are that the recoil is a bit high and the reload speed is also quite slow. When you compare the SPAS to other semi-automatic or automatic shotguns, the SPAS easily beats them all out in terms of burst performance because of its small spread. But when you look at sustained performance over the course of the whole game, other semi-automatics or automatics beat out the SPAS because of the SPAS's slow reload speed. Overall though, if you manage your ammo and reloads and don't play too aggressively, then the SPAS is one of the best shotguns in the game, and personally this is a high A tier to S tier weapon for me. I would usually be covering conversions at this point, however the SPAS only has the usual shotgun ammo types, so we'll move directly onto attachments. Pump action significantly reduces your fire rate but gives you tighter spread. This attachment significantly changes your playstyle if you choose to use it, since it pretty much halves your fire rate. You have to play a lot slower and a lot less aggressively. Overall though, I think it's a rather bad attachment. One of the main strong points of the SPAS is its fire rate, and without that it's just an okay shotgun. Not to mention the tighter spread is also barely noticeable. I tested it and there's almost zero difference. Unless you really need some range, I would not recommend using pump action. The stock options are kind of unique, but I wouldn't say they're notable, so I'll go over them pretty informally. They are unique in that they're actually found inside the optics section. Both removing the stock and full stock has the same stats as their regular counterparts. Remove stock is faster but has more recoil, full stock is slower but has less recoil. Now, because this takes up the optics slot, you're trading away the possibility of, using other optics. You can still choose to use canted optics though, but you'll be trading away the lasers in the other section as well. And that concludes this episode of Phantom Forces Weapon Spotlight. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Also, Shay subscribe to my channel. Okay.